am so looking forward to this C-Red. The Resistance Pro debut of John Hennigan, better known as Jonathan Morrison, from the World Wrestling Entertainment, and he's going to be facing one of my favorite wrestlers here in Resistance Pro, the Ego, Robert Anthony. And this is going to be a fun match to call because of the fact I expect greatness out of this match.
Well, Mr. Former WWE better recognize that this is the house that Ego built. So he better come in and show some respect when you're in Ego's house.
Of course, Ego last time, main eventing taken by force with that brutal match against Jay Bradley. And tonight, we'll be seeing if Ego can put aside that devastating loss and basically show the world that he is still one of the best against John Morrison.
I don't really see all of this name calling and stuff is distracting.
The fans here at the Teamsters Hall really love the Ego, but a lot of people were here to see John Morrison make his Resistance Pro debut. John Morrison saw some DVDs of the product, saw the television show on YouTube, and figured out this was the place to be for professional wrestling greatness. And there was one man that really struck his fancy, and that was the Ego, Robert Anthony. Robert Anthony didn't necessarily feel the same. He did not know who John Morrison was. He doesn't really respect John Morrison. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys interact with each other.
Do you blame him? He's not up north anymore, right?
Look at this. Look at this exchange right there by both men. Ego going toe-for-toe right there with the Shaman of Sexy. That's not me.
We know.
John Morrison enjoying the fans' applause right there for Ego. Ego, I think, one of the most underrated wrestlers here in Resistance Pro and maybe in the world, C-Red.
Really? In the world?
Possibly.
Don't you think that's just taking a little bit too far?
It is taking it to the world. Nice reversal right there by John Morrison. Oh, look at that.
He has the word forward in front of his name for a reason.
Headlock right there. Beautiful reversal right there by John Morrison. Back to the side headlock. A trademark of Ego's offense. Okay, the turnbuckle right there. Beautiful drop kick right there by the Ego, Robert Anthony.
See, I bet that's making Mr. Morrison think a little bit.
You can't underestimate your opponent, especially here in Resistance Pro.
You can't underestimate anybody in Resistance Pro. This is where the best come. Plain and simple. I should know. I'm here, aren't I?
You absolutely are. Unless you're a hologram.
Don't make me pull the Tupac on you.
Well, let's get back to this match right here. Both guys sort of testing the water with each other right now, sort of playing each other out.
Well, if you ask my opinion, I think Morrison probably was going to come in here, and this was probably going to be a cakewalk for him. I'm just finding out now. Ego can go.
Definitely can. Wrist lock right there. Sort of a test of strength right there. I think these men are pretty evenly matched when it comes to strength, height, and sexiness.
Are you looking at men's sexiness? Oh
no,
my
I'm
God.
just saying for the ladies out there. It is an attribute, Steve.
You're the one that just brought up men's sexiness. Please, let's watch the match.
Right there. Going back. Look at that. Using some of that parkour training right there, John Morrison. Will he go to the outside though early right there? Ego had that nicely scattered, realizing that the man could jump from the outside onto him. The Prince of Parkour right there, John Morrison. Beautiful run in the WWE. Now working the independent scene, and one of the places he really wanted to work was here in Resistance Pro.
Again, who doesn't want to work here? Again,
Everyone wants to work here.
I know. Why? Because I'm here.
I think there's more than just that factor. But I think that is a selling point. Ego taking his time, trying to take the action to himself.
He's doing something that's smart. He's taking his time again. He has a 10 count, and he's taking his time to get back in the ring.
But I think both guys are pretty evenly matched when it comes to the cardiovascular conditioning. So, and more importantly, what's odd to me is it seems the fans, though, are siding with Ego right here. They're more Team Ego than Team Shaman.
Why should they be?
Well, I'm just saying, John Morrison, I would think that very flashy individual, very sparkly, and the headlock has been applied right there by Ego. One of the best headlocks right there in professional wrestling. Working on the headlock right there on John Morrison. Taking him off his game. He can't sit there and do moves off the top rope when he's laying on the ground like that, see, right?
Right, he's grounded again. He's smart.
Right there, going to the head. Look at that. Going back to the headlock right there after the head snare. Smart move there by Ego.
See, if Morrison ain't up, he can't do all that flippity flop stuff, can he? And I told you how I feel about it.
You are not a fan of the flippity flop stuff, as you mentioned. Back to the headlock right there by Ego. Taking the wind out of John Morrison's wings right there. Only a 2 count right there. I don't think he's going to beat John Morrison with the headlock. He'll definitely slow him down, though.
Why not?
Getting back up to a vertical base right there. Ego just so relentless with that headlock. And John Morrison trying to power out of there.
Yeah, I told you again. He underestimated this guy.
Beautiful shoulder tackle there by Robert Anthony, the Ego. Whip off the ropes. Leapfrog. Beautiful right there. Arm drag by John Morrison. A man with so many skills. Such a beautiful offense that this man provides. The Starship Kane maneuvers off the top rope. Just the educated feet right there of John Morrison.
Then he applies an armbar.
Well, he wants to show that he can go ground for ground as well. But look, Ego with the presence of mind to realize that will stop the referee's count.
What did I tell you? Robert Anthony is smart. Smart. And he knows, again, I'm by the ropes, break the hold.
And more importantly, knows to go to the outside and to take a breather, per se. The referee does have 2 10 counts, but actually, I don't think we'll see a count out here. At least I hope not. That would be sort of disappointing. For who? For the fans here.
Again, I don't care about the fans. I don't need to see all the people.
Oh, look at that.
Yes!
Smart move right there by Ego. Ego not really known for following all the rules of professional wrestling. He doesn't necessarily read the handbook. Very much might be the Richard Nixon here of Resistance Pro.
But right now he's playing a mental game with Morrison.
And it seems like he's winning. If you were keeping score like they do in other legitimate sports, he'd probably be winning. I'm surprised the referee, Robert King, doesn't say anything about that closed fist.
That's what I'm saying. He's such a great, outstanding guy, but he hits the guy. Not once, but twice with the closed, 3 times with the closed fist. Really?
Going to work the lower section of Robert Anthony. And going back to that arm right there of the Ego. This is a new side of John Hennigan. I don't think I've seen this before.
You know why you haven't seen this before?
Why is that?
Because again, he didn't prepare for somebody like Robert Anthony. He wasn't up to date again wasn't prepared enough.
Well, I think he was watching the DVDs available at ResistancePro.com, and I think he's actually seen Robert Anthony in action before. Look at that, step to the outside right there. Beautiful slip there into the ring. Enziguri attempt right there. Gets Robert Anthony. See if he gets it. I don't think that's going to be it. Robert Anthony kicking out at 1.
Okay, so he went to ResistancePro.com and he bought the DVD and he watched it. But I guarantee you, this was the one guy he was probably praying that he didn't face.
I don't know, perhaps he asked management for this match.
He ain't that smart. Or maybe he is that smart.
A nice maneuver right there, actually resisting the flow of blood to the brain and such, and making Ego possibly lightheaded so he would not go up to the top rope and such. But Ego trying to get out of there right there. These guys, for two guys that are known for their sort of high-flying acrobatics, it's red. Russian leg sweep right there by John Morrison. Look at that beautiful drop in the leg right there.
Hey, hold on. He stole that from Acid Jazz. He stole that move from Acid Jazz. Did you not see that?
I did. I was watching that, yes.
Oh, I'm suing somebody after this.
We're talking to Ronaldo Piven about that. He stole that from Hot Chocolate.
Hey, only his friends can call him Hot Chocolate.
So I cannot.
No.
Ego. Oh, that's brutal. Almost like a hot shot maneuver there on Robert Anthony, the Ego. John Morrison, though, it looks like he might sense blood like a shark would. And both men are on the outside right now. John Morrison laying in some boots on the Ego. Those boots have much force on them. Bringing him back in the ring, which is a smart move, because that's what's he doing right here? Elbow to the mush part of the Ego, Robert Anthony, and another one. What John Morrison is doing right now, see, Red, it's so deliberate.
And actually, I'm loving it.
I know you're enjoying it. You have a big old smile on your face.
Anytime I can see anybody get well, I can't say that word, but when they get it kicked out of them, oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Right there, possibly going for a submission maneuver, or what is this, possibly a modified hot shot right there. Sort of a stun gun, as it were. Oh! And I don't know the shape of Ego's mouth right now, but John Morrison, beautiful kick up right there. And Morrison clearly has the advantage here at fair warning, as he was the one that was quote-unquote running with the devil to get the obligatory Van Halen reference in there. Only a 2 count, though.
We have to go there, too, huh?
I know you do not enjoy the rock and roll music as much as the kids do.
We know that.
Side chin lock right there. I'm curious how much of a role Ego's mouth will play into this match.
Well, right now, he doesn't need to worry about his mouth. He needs to worry about getting out this maneuver and getting some offense in.
Trying to break the hold right there. Another elbow by the Ego, Robert Anthony. Going back. Whip into the turnbuckle by the Ego, Robert Anthony. Enziguri attempt right there. Robert Anthony going up to the middle turnbuckle. Oh! Beautiful running ace crusher. That was a heck of a maneuver right there. I don't
God. Is this not still the Soul Touchers move night?
Which one of the Soul Touchers did that?
Is that not a Marche Rocket, Mr. M80? M80. Oh my God, I'm being robbed before my very eyes.
Ego with the baseball slide to the outside. Curious to see what Ego does right here.
See, this is where he's messing up right now. You don't get it the time of the two. You get in and you go out there. You break his arm. You break his, you do something.
Well, perhaps Ego right there listening to your advice, see Red possibly becoming the whitest member of the Soul Touchers, going back with those hard elbows.
That won't ever happen. Ever.
You don't think Ego has soul?
Elbow. Elbow.
What are they doing with the barricade here? Oh, elbow right to the face of the Ego, Robert Anthony. Lots of back and forth in this match.
And at this point, really, what's the point of the ring? Because he ain't even out there. He ain't trying to steadily get back in the ring.
Referee senior official Robert King, a little bit of leeway right here. He is now on the floor, and perhaps he was listening to you as well, C-Ray.
It's about time somebody listens to speak, man.
I don't think they're going to come over here. Let's see what happens here. Oh, beautiful slide underneath the barricade. Ego, nice! Beautiful right there.
That is what you get in Resistance Pro Wrestling. That is what you get when you come to a Resistance Pro show.
John Morrison with the semblance of mind to slip underneath the barricade that Ego Robert Anthony was throwing him with. But Ego, of course, with the advantage in the beautiful leap over the police line. He did not obviously read that said do not cross.
And he was smart. Robert Anthony came in, broke the ref's count, because he knew he didn't want this to end in a disqualification.
Now he's going for the choke right there, going back to the choke.
Choke him!
He does have to survive to break the choke right there, the referee.
I'm sorry, I like to see people get choked.
Nothing wrong with that.
And beat. And slapped.
He's asking for silence here for a big kick to the back. Ouch. That can't feel good at all, C-Ray. Sort of nonchalant cover, only gets a 2 right there.
Well, it did its job, didn't it? Because I don't see Mr. Fuller, WW, whatever, flipping and flopping. Do you?
I do not. Ego threatening the closed fist right there. Going back to the headlock.
Didn't you say this match could be won on the headlock?
Every match could be won if the headlock is applied properly, as of course Ego Robert Anthony knows how to do better than anyone. The master of 1,000 variations of the headlock, the Ego Robert Anthony.
Look at Morrison. Think he's about ready?
I think he's finished. It's a smart move, though. It's helping Ego retain some of his stamina. At the same time, it's helping bring Morrison down. Another punch to the face right there.
Again, what's with the ref not seeing the punches?
Well, I think he wants to see the action here. He doesn't want to sit there and call for disqualification for the closed fist. Both men coming back up. Trying for a suplex. Ego blocking the suplex. Ego with a suplex of his own. Beautiful drop suplex there by Ego Robert Anthony, but only a 2 count right there. And the frustration is apparent, and it's plain as the face of Robert Anthony right there.
I'm getting frustrated.
Going back to work on John Hennigan. As the fans in the House of Ego erupting here. What are we going to be seeing right here from Ego Robert Anthony?
Ego needs to finish him off. He's tired.
Beautiful right there. Rolling maneuver. Is that going to be enough though to pin him? Now see, if you would have put the leg, you would have possibly gotten the win right there.
Look, I'm sure Ego knows what he's doing.
He's a veteran in the squared circle right there, C-Ray.
Oh, and you can do better. Really?
Oh,
you can do better.
I don't think at any time did I sit there and say, I, Dr. Steve Lipinski, can do better than the one and only, the Ego Robert Anthony, the man that stole my coffee earlier on today at the show.
Good. Didn't need it anyway.
I enjoyed the job.
Oh, he's putting him out. He's putting him out. Send him to night-night. Night-night.
Referee has not checked the hand yet, though, of John Hennigan to see if they possibly has dropped for 3 times, meaning he is knocked out and the match is no more. Ego Robert Anthony once again looking very impressive here against John Hennigan.
Look at him. Look at the beast that is in the ring, Robert Anthony. Look at him. He is relentless, and this is what we have at Resistance Pro. He is not letting up. He is going to snap his neck in half.
Very solid game plan right there by the Ego Robert Anthony, knowing to basically take John Hennigan off his feet and basically do not allow him to do any of the maneuvers that he is known for.
Again, if he's on the ground, he can't do the flippity-flop stuff.
Especially when he's getting the elbow to the face like Ego is doing right there. Uh-oh.
You know the man thinking of a big man? These are my people!
The nation of Ego right there.
I'm gonna take care of it now.
That is Robert Anthony.
To them. He should have sat there and followed up on something as opposed to talking with the fans here at Resistance Pro.
Hey, he was just introducing himself in case he didn't hear it first.
Clothesline right there. Another clothesline right there by John Morrison. Look at that. John Morrison making a bit of a comeback here. Beautiful maneuver right there by John Morrison. Only a 2 though, multiple-time champion. And
Only 2.
Moves like that.
Only 2.
The fans though thoroughly behind the Ego Robert Anthony here. What are we going to see here? Is he setting up for Starship Pain?
Please, no flipping stuff.
What's Ego doing here? What's more importantly, what's Jonathan Morrison doing here? They're going up to the top rope. Are we going to see some sort of superplex maybe? There's so much that can be done on the top rope, and these guys have not gone up there yet in this match. Oh! Chop. You're going to see a superplex here, C-Red.
He needs to fight out, fight out. Come on.
It's
And I
going
don't
to
even like
sunset
this guy.
flip into a powerbomb right here. Oh no, not a powerbomb off the top rope.
Come on.
Both guys battling on the top rope right there. Ego using the elbows basically to get the advantage right here and try something magical off the top rope here. Are we going to see Starship Pain?
No, no, no.
We're going to see a over here. No. Luckily, the semblance of might be on his feet. That's it. 1, 2, no. Beautiful roll up there by the Ego Robert Anthony. Attempting another cradle fall. No. Semblance of mind right there. 2. Only 2 counts right there. Reversal there by the Ego Robert Anthony. Belly to back and some, no, rolling up right there. Only a 2 count right there. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count there. Beautiful maneuver right there, and only a 2. Ego bridging out of it, shades of Sting and Ric Flair. These guys are going fast and furious here. It's hard to talk between all the near falls that are happening. Almost some parkour stylings there by the Ego Robert Anthony. Also right there. Jonathan Morrison. Double clothesline and both men are down.
My head is spinning.
Never had a spinning match in both competitors in the ring, see, right?
First of all, these fans keep calling Eagle a fan. But did you keep count on how many pins and covers there were?
I did not have a question mark because I was too busy trying to call the action here in Resistance Pro. But it was plenty. That was a good time right there. I enjoyed that. A lot of this match was both guys trying to wear each other out. They're right there going back and forth, trying to sit there and get that near fall. It only takes 3 slaps of the referee's hand to win a match here in Resistance Pro.
Plain and simple. That's the action you get here. And only here at Resistance Pro.
Absolutely. John Hennigan looking very impressive in his Resistance Pro debut, but the Ego Robert Anthony once again.
Now, he's supposed to be such an upstanding guy. But look at him kicking Robert Anthony in the head. Really?
It's no mistake that John Hennigan has a little bit of an attitude. A man that says that he is sexy always has some sort of an attitude.
There you go again, letting sexy come out of their mouth in reference to a name.
Stop! I'm just saying what he's saying, T-Red. Nothing wrong with a man proclaiming to be sexy. I've never done it.
No, there's something about you saying the name is sexy.
I'm saying that he's saying sexy. Let's get back to that. Maneuver right there. That could be it right there. Cover. 2. Very, very close right there. Ego is taking the fight straight to John Hennigan.
Again, did he think when he came to Resistance Pro it was going to be a cakewalk? I hope he didn't, because here we only have the best, and again, we're going to put the best with the best.
And we definitely have a lack of cake here in Resistance Pro. However, it seems like Ego is setting him up for the surfboard, better known as the Taco Pizza. He's defeated several men here in Resistance Pro with this maneuver. I'm curious if he's going to be able to take John Hennigan with this, though. There's a surfboard maneuver right there. What? Oh! John Hennigan had that's got a beautiful kick in the face. That's got to be it. Roll up 1, 2, no! What are we going to see right here? Set him up for that moonlight drive. And the Starship paid. Starship, once again, the presence of mind to keep on the feet. Ego, what are we going to see here? Beautiful DVD, like a Blu-ray. Better than the DVD right there. Only a 2 right there by Ego.
That was 3.
Ego's thinking the same thing you are right now, C-Red. And the fans here at Resistance Pro are getting up on their feet, saluting both men and their efforts here. Wondering what's it going to take for one of these guys to stand victorious here.
This place is bananas.
What can Ego do here to defeat